Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got the old Mongo man and Kenny out here in Mongo's garage tonight. Kenny's been wrenching on the 73 Charger here and has the motor ready to pull out. We're going to hook the crane to it and see what we can make happen. We were just laying underneath of it trying to figure out what's going on with the transmission mount, and it just doesn't have one. There is a cross member under there, but that cross member is for the torsion bars, not the transmission mount. So let's get it out of there and see what we got. All right, there it is, sitting on the ground. What we think is a 360, but now we can get the engine numbers off of it to really find out. And we did figure out that the engine mounts on the side of the block are in totally the wrong spot. They need to go forward. If you look there at the front of that mount, I think that should go on the other side of the block, which would negate having to have the 17 washers in there. And it would also push the transmission further back, so that that transmission mount would be closer to the cross member that we don't have. So that's one of the things we know. Looking down inside, oh yeah, looks good and new in there. Anyway, what do you think, Kenny?
It's out.
The driver's side header has to stay in there, so we got to remember to put that back in there before we dump the motor back in it, because it ain't coming off of there unless you take the drag link off, which is interesting. Well, all kinds of funky stuff going on. What's that going on over there?
There.
Looks like there was a clutch linkage welded to the frame there. See it?
Yep, that's definitely welded.
With the big giant hole in the fender well. Point that out to him, Kate. Right there. Looks like that's the backside of a Z-bar for a clutch linkage, which is funny because this was an automatic car, 318 with the 904 in it. It's probably why we don't have a cross member. We're gonna need one of those though. Looking at the brake assembly, somebody went all out on it and bought the Chinese slotted and drilled rotors, painted the calipers red, didn't put the clips on the brake lines, allowed all kinds of mud daubers to build nests in it. The K-frame mounts are in really, really good shape. They're like brand new. Maybe 20 years ago they were new. No, better yet, 73, 40, 4 years, nope, 45, 49 years ago, maybe they were new. All right, so we got some more homework to do. Got to find some parts. Got to find out what this engine is. Hey, what's going on? You got the old Mongo man and Kenny down here at Rowdy's Wash in Wellsburg. I'm in the El Camino. He is in Henry. He just got him washed up, and we're headed to a car show. Come on along with us. Show. This is my first ride in the El Camino since we finished it, actually ever. I've never ridden in this car, and it's been a very long time since I have rode in an El Camino, period, or a G-body. One of my buddies in college, he had a pretty nice G-body that we did a lot of work to, but nothing like this one. This is a nice cruiser, man. Right now, it's 1,720 RPM, cruising at 55 mile an hour. It's not the most powerful car in all the world, but it definitely has enough pickup to get you in trouble if you want to get in trouble. Sounds good, cruises down the road nice and straight. It does need a line, the steering wheel's crooked, but other than that, this is a really nice car. Everybody that's driven it said that it was a gutless wonder, and I mean, don't get me wrong, it by no means is a supercar, but it definitely has enough power to get down the road and do what you want to do with it. The old El Camino is a pretty nice cruiser, man. We got Kenny in front of us up there. I keep her between the lines here. Kenny's up there in Henry. Just got done washing him down there at Rowdy's Wash in Wellsburg, West Virginia. We're headed in here to the Save a Pet car show in Washington, Pennsylvania.